Hello, I'm Daria, co-founder of SoulScreen.io, and today we're gonna talk about how to launch your Amazon FBA or Noon FBM business in the UAE or KSA. And now it's a great moment to start because first of all, this is their time before their high season, and high season usually started in the UAE from October, November, and December, and this is the season then you can actually get lots of sales because it's a very, very interesting period. Then people spend money on their gifts, and also they have Christmas there, and also they have few holidays like for different nationalities there. So I think it's quite a good season, and actually our data proves that. So first of all, what I would like to do, then they look into that kind of data is choose the data for the last year. It's actually good because we collecting data started from last August. So we have data for the last high season, and we can see like what was the best selling products there. And first of all, let's check how actually sales was during the October, November, and December. First of all, we're gonna check the sales from October 1st to end of October. And here we have a few very interesting categories. First is electronics, which always on the top, but it performed actually worse than usually in October. So that makes me curious and wanted me to check the September. And yeah, September we can see is also quite interesting. Then let's check the August. And when we check in August, we also can see that actually August was quite good for all of the categories. Like we started from August, right? So we don't see the dynamic to the previous period. But what interesting in that actually August is very good for sales because Noon itself and it helps sellers to make more sale during the low season, and the sales which going on in August usually is quite good. Then we're gonna check their September data. In September, we can see that actually category S. Okay, I'm in the wrong category. Now in September, and I want to go to the root categories. Yes. So in September, the interesting thing that are like the category beauty and health, common kitchen, and fashion is actually performing quite good. And then let's check October, just how it's changed in terms of categories. Yes, and in October is like things come into the order because usually the home and kitchen is the second popular category in the Noon. The next one is fashion, and then it goes to beauty and health. Let's check November because November usually is sells really good, and as you can see here, the last year sellers made actually in electronics and mobiles, the growth was around 85% to the previous month. So actually it was quite big sales, and usually November is the best sales for the Noon and Amazon as well. The difference is that last year Amazon didn't subsidize much their sellers during the high season, and Noon actually subsidized, especially those who sell in electronics and home devices to show their higher GMV. And during their high season is actually the second best-selling products is category is beauty and health. And guess why? Because there's categories such as perfumes, which gives good numbers in sales. Then you decrease the price because there are a lot of branded products. Let's check the data for the December. Yes, And during the December, it's everything comes to order, but it's still very quite decent numbers for beauty and health, home and kitchen. So one of the interesting categories, future furniture, and for the furniture, the demand is quite stable, and people don't afraid to buy it online. And actually, this year we hit the very interesting number. The penetration of internet user it actually become 99%, which means that almost everyone using mobile phone in the UAE, and also it means that there are no barrier for buying from marketplaces and online retailers. Okay, so let's check the kitchen and dining. Yeah, so we're now in the categories, and let's check the kitchen and dining category itself. So we're gonna check what the best-selling products are there. It's actually one of the best seller is drinking water pump. Then there are also there another water pump. Of course, there are a lot of cook set and like cutlery sets are there. I hope it gives you idea on like what people are actually buying during the high season. Another thing what we can do is actually just go to the products, and in the products we're gonna choose the months, and month's gonna be the like month 11, right? And here we're gonna see all the products which have great sales, but of course there are a lot of electronics. So to skip the electronics, we're gonna go to the categories, and in the categories we're gonna choose a few categories, which one of home and kitchen. And in home and kitchen, we're gonna check all the categories except the category which belongs to their home appliance. Yeah, home appliance we don't take. Then the next thing, I guess we can check the baby products. And the baby products, I don't like to take a look on baby gear, but baby healthcare, baby bathing and care, clothing and accessories, diapering maybe, why not? Internet activity, gifts, nursery, those categories we can check. And let's say beauty and health, something I don't want to check. It may be okay. Let's just like choose out of those categories, and here we go. Of course, there are a number of baby wipes, which is FMCG good. It usually gives good sales. So we're gonna see what the best selling products here in those categories we just chosen. One is actually 5-piece outdoor lounge set, so basically furniture. Then it's handed shower filter, performing quite well. Then it's diner set. Of course, we can see here a lot of cook set, but it's from the Tefal. It's quite a good brand. And we can see here it's actually their clean mop. Interesting product with quite a low price, but selling quite good during the different during the different times. Here is also pour or the coffee maker. Coffee is actually a very good category for the Middle East. People are drinking coffee a lot, and you can see here's a generic product. And one of the tip I'm gonna give you is actually then we'll look. For example, in November 22 data, but what we do, we actually choose the brand called generic. So it's actually products without any brands, and choose from those generic products what to sell. And here we go again. We can see here their velvet hangers, their microfiber flat mop, right? Same coffee makers, some massage sticks. Their interesting products is actually rechargeable incense burner. Also gives you very specific understanding, like what kind of people like, what kind of products people like. We can see here is actually a gold lamp, and there are like new trends in the lamp. So what I also suggest you can check what like best sellers in the Amazon UAE right now, and bring those products, because like that kind of category is always in demand for this region. It's actually also like a clothes rack, I would say. And a lot of our products, diffuser set, soap pump dispenser, portable automatic water dispenser. So actually it's very interesting, but I guess the main thing what you can see here, that some of the products they generating during the 1 month of the high season over 22,000 dirhams, which is, I would say, hard to compare to, let's say, US numbers, but it's very decent number still, and I think it's actually up to you whether or not you want to launch that kind of products in the Noon and or Amazon. But definitely it shows you that it's actually possible to create very good profitable business in the UAE using Amazon and Noon as a platforms where you can sell your products. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. If you want to use sell screen, use the promo code which we leave you below. Thank you very much for the attention, and if you have something to say, bad or good, just leave it in the comments below. If you like this video, put the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because it helps us to move further. Thank you again, and have a great sales.